Hello, Ajaia hiring team. My name is Primitivo, but you can call me Prime. Thank you for the opportunity to walk you through my assessment today. I have over 30 years of international experience in enterprise IT, database architecture, and digital transformation. Throughout my career, I have specialized in taking complex, unstructured systems and engineering them into scalable, efficient digital workflows. When asked about an initiative I am most proud of, I look back to my work leading digital transformation for complex organizational systems. The challenge was managing fragmented legacy processes, a lack of centralized data repositories, and high resistance to technology adoption. My role was to architect the new centralized system, design operational workflows, and lead change management. The outcome was a standardized digital framework that reduced coordination overhead by over 50% while serving as a long-term operational standard. Regarding my approach to stakeholder management, I have learned that the key to process success is active listening. Discovery calls are rarely perfect. My method is to listen to the ambiguity, document the structure, and use precise follow-up questions to validate rules before implementation begins. I do not build until I am certain we are solving the root operational pain. Lastly, my salary expectations for this AI process consultant role align with standard industry benchmarks for senior consulting roles, and I am open to discussing how my experience adds specific value to the firm's growth. Assessment task. Based on my discovery session with Michael Reynolds, I began by organizing the fragmented conversation into a coherent process summary. It became clear immediately that the process purpose is a full client lifecycle, from sales intake through project execution, all the way to financial billing. The stakeholder landscape involves managing partners, consultants, PMs, and accounting. The core part of this task was identifying what was missing. I identified crucial information gaps, most notably a complete lack of formal resource planning logic, extreme fragmentation in knowledge repositories across Asana, Drive, and email, and no governance over proposal approvals. In my process map, the flow works well at a high level, but visualizes dangerous exceptions. For example, if a client is marked high priority, the partner bypasses the project manager completely for direct task assignment. This breaks capacity planning logic. Furthermore, if a client wants to move quickly, work begins ad hoc before Asana or Drive setup. Work is occurring outside documented standard systems. To fix this, I recommend 3 AI native optimizations. First, automate mandatory CRM intake to eliminate pipeline blind spots. Second, implement automated workspace provisioning triggered by contract sign-off to generate standardized Asana templates and Drive folders. Third, deploy an AI-powered weekly status assistant inside Slack that prompts consultants for weekly updates, populates Asana, and drafts client-ready status reports. This transitions the team from chasing information to delivering client value. Thank you for your time and review.